It's time for an anime review. The review of Koihime Musou. Like, comment, and subscribe. After witnessing the death of her family at the hands of bandits, Yuicho Kan has devoted her life to protecting the innocent by exterminating any group of bandits she comes across. Over time, Kan Yu deeds become famous throughout the lands, even as she herself remains unknown. During her travels, she runs across a young girl, Chui Yokoto, whose parents suffer a similar fate as Kanu. Finding companionship through the similar paths, the two girls take a vow of sisterhood and continue to wander the land, determined to bring peace to wherever their journey takes them. During Kan Yu's and Chunju's adventure, they meet and travel with several people who are sympathetic to their cause, as the noble Chunjun, Shikuru, the headstrong Bakut Mikuku, the calculating Shokoshiro Kumie. From problems with local lords to a group of ravaging bandits, Keiyu and her friends do what they can to make life a little easier for those in need, wherever they may be. This anime has about 12 episodes, premiered July 9, 2008 to the term 24th, 2008. It has a sequel, and this anime has at least about 3 seasons, and it's also based off a visual novel, and also has a video game adaptation to it as well. It is action, adventure, historical, ecchi, martial arts, and fantasy. Each episode is 25 minutes per episode, and it's rated R+, and mild nudity. One thing that I found very interesting about this anime is the very strong historical aspect in this series, which I'm kind of glad for, and plus an all-based female like lead show that is like the historical like Japan era type deal. Like I feel like with the girls each being warriors, it does a huge impact on that, along with the action adventure with a little bit of ecchi. Okay, a lot of ecchi, very mild nudity. It is based off a visual novel, and I enjoy like the action adventure historic aspect of it, along with the martial art and fantasy world it does take place. The colors are very interesting. I guess due to the time period that this anime is set in. The story is like very simple to the point. A girl who avenged her parents' death due to the hands of bandits, and her legacy and stories of this goes throughout the land, becomes more of a legend, even though no one knows what she looks like. It's a very interesting legend indeed. She's very long black hair, martial arts, young girl. So on a journey, it meets another girl along the way, and they kind of form like this sisterhood type pack as they travel together and meet new interesting friendships and rivals along the way. I think that's very interesting. The animation is very good. The intro and outro songs are very well done. Along with this being a 3 anime series, I was very impressed. Now, despite all the ecchi, and despite I feel like the realms of the LGBTQ like type themes in here, I think it did really well with some of the joke scenes. The dialogue, it could have easily turned into different type of drama for this anime. But despite that, it is a good way of conveying the whole historical balance of rulers and lords and ladies in this type of series. Other than that, despite all 3 series, if you're not a fan of ecchi, I don't think this anime is for you. But if you can get past that and just enjoy the historical aspects of this, along with the martial arts, you can get through it and it's okay. But if you can't, I just maybe suggest maybe you might be better off, maybe, and I mean maybe, reading the light novel. But it just depends on the person. Since this anime is based on the light novel itself, there are some things that could be changed to fit more of the anime's tone of voice that it's trying to come across. And I feel like besides that, it's not bad. Just sometimes I wish they didn't try to overly sexualize them, but they kind of did making sure certain shots, certain zooms and characteristics of the anime leads certain autonomy on the women, especially making the chest overly large or making some characters overly fat chested and putting them in very compromising situations. Other than that, I feel like it's a good anime, but it didn't need to be as overly ecchi as it was portrayed to be, sadly. I give this anime a 6.8 out of 10. Even though it does have 3 seasons, if it could just knock down the ecchi a lot, it wouldn't be that bad. Overall, there are some characters that you can relate to on a more like note of like of them trying to achieve a goal that that had got them on this journey to begin with, especially if they have lost a parent. But overall, you can see like the strong roles that each female has, and that not letting anyone like step over them. The strong like martial arts skill that each of these women portrays. They try to like stand on their own, make sure no man or anyone pushes them around because they're a force to be reckoned with, and not to be someone's doormat. So I think that's a very good accomplished goal that they're trying to accomplish in this series as a whole. Besides the edgy, besides like some of the sexual things in here, it was a fine anime. It just wasn't my best when you try to overly rate like the boob shot or the panty shot. Like sometimes anime doesn't always need that. Sometimes I can enjoy like the historical aspect of this series along with some good martial art fighting skill scenes here and there, and also a strong female group that develops with each of the characters that they come across with, and along with, being the rivalry of hope, which I found very interesting as well, which I won't get too much details on that because, on this channel, no spoilers. But I will say, overall, I did enjoy it. Now, you just like knocked down the edge just a tad bit, it would have been more enjoyable. But despite that fact, I think each character had their own unique goals and reasons why they were in this series and how they try with the main protagonist to begin with. And also their goal to try to make their nations where they live at better and make the lives of people they're trying to help better and make a more peaceful existence in this anime series as a whole. Overall, I think it wasn't bad. I just think that sometimes the line deliveries weren't as good as I'd hoped they would be. But overall, it wasn't a bad anime. I just wish that it just focused more of the heroic goals of the people than trying to like sexually exploit them in some type of term and aspect. But overall, it wasn't bad. I just wish it just focused more on the historical combat, more adventures, and just more martial arts things. I'm a sucker for a good fight scene between an all-girl-led series, and it doesn't overly sexualize the characters. It turns out well. But despite that, it was a good series. I just wish the writers didn't try to exploit almost every aspect of the girls and make it as edgy as possible, because it could have turned into something really of the genre of anime that I'm not going to discuss on this channel at all. Thanks for tuning in this review. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. And don't forget to comment down below in the comment section of what animes you want me to review next, or have any suggestions that you need me to know. And don't forget to click the subscribe button for more content and more videos, and I will see you soon. Bye!